Since the ignorance you like.
Welcome to Irrelevant Ignorance, where sometimes our ignorance isn't always relevant. And this is the BWF recap for the past week. This is your host, BWF coming to you live backstage at the BWF Arena. This show will typically take place every single Monday. Every week we will go over a quick recap of what happened in the week and present our top 5 moments of the week. We are headed full steam towards our first BWF special, Warzone, which airs on June 12th, which will feature some amazing matches as we continue to build towards that special. One of the matches we know for sure will be the finale of the Ron Simmons Classic. Let's check in on the Ron Simmons Classic. Continuing the first round, the mystery opponent was revealed to be legendary wrestler Booker T, a trailblazer in black wrestling history, but his interest and impressive outing wasn't enough as Zemo was able to take him down in advance. Later in the evening, in the main event, the almighty Bobby Lashley was able to make Jonathan Gresham tap out, advancing himself to the second round. And finally, on Fight Night, CEO Meech had another surprise up his sleeve as he inserts his 7-foot beast Mace into the Ron Simmons Classic, but even his beast wasn't enough to take down an extremely focused Brodus Clay. We had the Street Profits member Angelo Dawkins in action in a one-on-one match with Powerhouse Hobbs that Hobbs was able to pull out in a dominant performance, sending the Street Profits to their third straight loss. But the tag team wrestling this past week was at an all-time high with matches featuring Naomi and Sasha Banks versus Jade Cargill and Awesome Kong after Sasha came out on the stage to issue a challenge. In that match, there was a bit of miscommunication between Jade and Awesome, leading to Jade staying on the apron as Sasha had the submission locked in deep, and Jade stood by and watched Sasha make Awesome Kong tap. The other tag match this past week featured the New Day versus Leo and Lee, as the New Day was able to pick up the win in what is being considered and arguably the greatest in-ring performance in BWF history to date. The next show, however, Fight Night, wasn't so great for New Day member Xavier Woods. He defended his BWF Internet Championship against Apollo Crews, but earlier in the night he was viciously attacked with a kendo stick by Orlando Jordan, who he disposed of last week on Fight Night. Apollo Crews was able to take advantage of a hurt Xavier later in the evening to win the Internet Championship. We will see if anything major come from Xavier Woods and Orlando Jordan portion of this. We were supposed to have a match between Mike and Swerve, but Carmelo Hayes again for a second week came down during Swerve's entrance, but was met in the ring this time as Swerve noticed and was able to knock Carmelo Hayes out. The interesting thing was that Carmelo Hayes came down to the ring with Malcolm Bivens, the manager for the Wolfpack members Mike and Sway. You gotta wonder if Mike has something to do with that, and if so, why? Mike has been really pulling a lot of strings around here. We gotta keep our eyes on that. Carmelo Hayes, though, struggled in his next outing as well, losing to Ricky Starks on Fight Night. And in the preview for this upcoming week, now that this first round is complete, the second round matchups are now Zemo versus Sway, Big E versus Brodus Clay, and on the upcoming episode of BWF this Thursday, we will have Shelton Benjamin versus Tyus and the almighty Bobby Lashley versus Scorpio Sky. We also have Awesome Kong taking on Naomi. Montez Ford looks to take on Khan. We check in on the mysterious mix of Orlando Jordan, Leo and Lee, and the New Day. And we expect to hear from Mike on what exactly happened with his match against Swerve. And this is the BWF Top 5 Moments of the Week. Oh, this is the mystery man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas. Weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
We'll conclude at Warzone for the championship. What a front flip leg drop by Booker T to his head there. Oh! A side kick. Oh, Bobby rolls through, showing that wrestling background. Lifts up Jonathan Gresham. Big punch. Has him going for the hurt lock again. Now he's just wrenching him back and forth. He has it really locked in now. Will Jonathan Gresham tap? That's it. Jonathan Gresham taps. Bobby Lashley moves on in the BWF Ron Simmons Classic. Both these teams look to position themselves in the future for a title match. Tags in Kofi. Off the ropes, kicks. Off the ropes, New Day. Working. Look at this tag team action. Xavier off the top. Kofi now waiting. Lee's getting to his feet. Trouble in paradise to Lee. He goes for the pin. Here we are. 1, 2. Oh, Lee's able to kick out after all of that. Wow. Oh. Kofi. Springboard drop kick to Lee. What a match we have here. Lee is able to take a lot of punishment, but there's another Trouble in Paradise. He goes for another pin. 1, 2. Leo gets in the ring, but misses. Not in time. The New Day picks up the win over Leo and Lee. What a match we had here. Naomi and grabs her, has her up on her shoulders. Whoa! Power bombs Naomi to the outside. Sasha now has Awesome Kong in a submission. Jade Cargill just standing there and watching Awesome Kong tap. What is that about?
Your winner and new Internet Champion, Apollo Crews.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel Irrelevant Ignorance, where we will be having weekly episodes of BWF Fight Night, the recaps, as well as our specials that will be announced as we get closer to them. Thanks for watching again, and click on some of these links.